Hello folks, Martin Doody here again. Welcome. This is going to be my quarantine review of Aston in Jakarta for the 5-day quarantine, which isn't actually 5-day quarantine. I'll get more into that a little bit later. So, as we start off, you walk through the door. So, you walk through, nice and spacious. It really is a nice, big, spacious room. As you can see, there's a big pile here, big concrete block thing, and it kind of obstructs kind of the light coming in, so that's why the room's pretty dark. So, I mean, you do get your normal tea, your coffee, sugar, creamer and all that, but I've run out, so I've drank all mine. I'm going to ring the front desk and get some more. You are given, when you enter the room, 2 full bottles of these 1500ml waters. Obviously, you get your TV. They give you a menu and that, so if you scan that, it gives you a bit of information of what's on the menu and, you know, any help from the front desk. Yeah, so my suitcase on the floor because I had no space for it, but yeah, I'm in the bed, large bed. You can see my half-assed attempt to make it, but it is what it is. So you get your 2 lights, you get 2 side bed tables, and to be fair, it isn't too bad. Let's have a look at the view from outside the room here. I mean, the windows are not exactly tiny, but you know, it is what it is. So this is the view you get, not spectacular, but you know, you want a spectacular room, you pay more for it. Simple as that, really. But I'm happy with this. So, as I take you through to the bathroom, so it's alright, it's comfy here. Not had any problems really with the room. Everything's alright. So, here we go. Here's the bathroom, so you get your soaps, your toothpastes, and all that. Some tissue, you get your dog roll. You know what I mean, mine was half full anyway. You get 2 towels. This is the shower, nice beast of a shower up there. Got like a little shower head, and you used to have like a tap. You get your shampoo and conditioner. I mean, it's a bit jazzy, but yeah, it's like a walk-in shower thing. I mean, plenty of space. You know, wash your bits and bobs. And so basically, this is the room. Obviously, you get your hair dryer on there, nice big mirror. So yeah. But the thing is, the bins don't come with bin bags, so I've just been chucking my rubbish in now. So this is the room. Alright, I can't complain. It is what it is. Now let's talk about the 5-day quarantine, which isn't actually 5 days, which is really weird. Because the first day you land, usually most places class it as day 0, where it's not counted as the first day, but here it's counted as day 1. So that means that, I don't know how this works, but I landed first thing in the morning, right? So does that mean then if you land at night, that's still classed as day 1? I don't know. Some people on some of the Facebook groups are saying that it is. So basically, you figure it out, right? So day 1, as soon as you land, so that's pretty much half a day for anyone, because as soon as you get through all your quarantine and immigration and all that, it's half a day gone. It took me 5 hours. Excuse me. So that means then you do 3 full days, and then I spoke to the manager and she was like, well, on day 4 you do your PCR test, and then day 5 you can check out from 6 o'clock. So that means basically you pay for a 5-day quarantine, you only do 3 full days and 2 half days. You know what I mean? We class that as a day, so you're only really doing 4, but it's not really even 4, because by the time you get here on the first day, you're going to be all tuckered out. It took me 30 hours to get here. You know what I mean? From the moment I left my door to the moment I got here, it took 30 hours. And I was whacked, you know what I mean? So I got in bed. You know what I mean? I had a bit of food and that. Had a bit of a nap, woke up, had some more food, went to sleep again. So that pretty much is what it is. So to me, quarantine isn't 5 days, it's basically 3. You know what I mean? I've seen people they call it self-reflection instead of quarantine. You know, it's just quarantine, man. You know what I mean? People are also moaning about food. Right? I've seen many reviews about quarantine hotels all over the place. Not many on the Aston, but it is what it is. And basically people were like, oh, there's not enough food and stuff like this. I don't know how much these people normally eat, because, alright, apart from my breakfast this morning, the food has been fantastic. I mean, it looked like kind of a Western breakfast, but it wasn't Western breakfast. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was like, there was bread-like substance that was either meant to be toast or bread. I'm not sure what it was, because it was like kind of both. It wasn't cooked enough to be toast, and it wasn't not cooked enough to be bread. So my breakfast was disappointing. But in general, you usually get a soup, a big tub of rice, and I always put the soup in my rice just because I like the moisture with the rice. I don't like dry rice. You get a decent amount of meat. Usually they say, do you want chicken or beef, and you end up with both anyway, so I don't know. So all in all, food generally here is good. I mean, you know, I have done my videos. I'm either going to do it before this video or after this video, where I'm going to do just the breakdown of the food that I had here. So you have to bear with me with that, because most of this that I'm filming now isn't going to be shown till weeks after, till I finally get to Makassar and I can get my computer hooked up and I can start actually processing proper videos again. So all in all, my experience here is fine. You need anything, you ring the front desk, and I mean, I've sent a guy to the shop a few times for me. You know what I mean? If I wanted anything, say, oh, can you go to the shop and get me this? They'll send the concierge guy up. He'll say, what do you want? I say, give me this. Give him some money. He goes off. He comes back, gives you the money. You know, the change back. So I can't complain about the service I've had here. You know what I mean? The only weird thing is, right, so let's get this little bad boy out. So basically payment, right? So basically I got chucked into this room on the first day. And then the next day, the manager rang me and she said, oh, can I come up and take payment from you? I said, yeah, you can come up and take payment. So usually you pay when you leave, kind of thing, in a normal hotel or whatever. But here they kind of like said, oh, can we come and get it? And I said, yeah, come up. You will have this bracelet on. You have to keep it on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But if we now look at this piece of paper, right, so this is just like the Aston welcoming you, giving you a bit of the rules and stuff like that. If you want it, I'm going to slowly move it up for you. So if you want to sit and have a read through, so it is in Bahasa and it's also in English. So if you want to flip through that, have a good read. That's totally up to you. Do it like that. So if you want to print screen it and zoom in or whatever, you can do so. But I noticed that some of it was like, during your 7-day quarantine, if it was 5 days, so they obviously haven't printed off the new ones. So they're still saying it's a 5-day quarantine, 7-day quarantine instead of 5. Now they say the meals are at 7, 12, and 7. That really isn't the case. Like for instance, this morning, I tend to get up about 5 o'clock in the morning. So by about 6, 6:15, there was a knock at the door to say breakfast, which I didn't have a knock the day before. So it's hit and miss whether they actually knock the door to say food's here. It's kind of like, you just got to keep checking, which is a bit of a pain really. So dinner time meals around 12 o'clock tend to come roughly between 12 and half past. So, you know, just keep sticking your head out. Sometimes you can hear them coming down, sometimes you can't, sometimes they knock the door, sometimes they don't. So it's kind of hit and miss really. I think last night I had my evening meal around 6 o'clock again. So again, it's hit and miss with the meals. So there's no kind of structure with it. You've just got to do it. Now I asked her about the PCR test and she said roughly they come around after 9 o'clock. I was sat here this morning, I was just about to make this video, and all I could hear was knocking all along the doors, and basically it was 7:45 and they were doing the PCR tests. So again, whatever times they say on this piece of paper don't really mean anything, because they kind of just wing it and do their own thing. So again, I don't know whether other hotels are like this or what, obviously, you know, but I can say about this hotel that they are literally, it's kind of the times you're given, you've just got to wing it. Everything's a wingy kind of thing here. And to be honest, they pull your pants down with the quarantine if you're only really quarantining for 3-4 days and you're only doing 2 half days. So really, they've figured it out. So I'll give you one last look of outside. I'm sorry about the dirty windows. Obviously, I'm like 28th floor, 29th floor. I'm really kind of high up. I mean, it's, you know, I don't want to see the bird that made that mess. But anyway, yeah, it's a little look. There's nothing spectacular, but you know, it's quarantine. I need this to get through and see the better sights and live the dream. So anyway, folks, thank you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. God bless you all. Good night.
So, day 2, first breakfast, and we have some chicken sausages, egg, some jelly thing, I think. Yeah, jelly with some questionable sauce on it, some noodle, and sambal. So, breakfast. And oh, I forgot, they also give me a cup of pineapple juice. So I had to smell it to figure out what it was. Yeah, so pineapple juice. They didn't knock the door, so my food had been out there for ages. I'm sat here thinking I'm starving, but there you go. There you go. Day 2, breakfast 1. Let's see what it's like. Let's see what it's like. Alright, let's give this thing a quick taste, eh? So, alright, it's already cold, so noodle, let's taste the egg. Egg, noodle. Sambal's nice, not too spicy, just kind of mild. Yeah, it's alright. Better if it was warm, but that was my own fault, I didn't check. So, breakfast, alright, can't complain. Plenty here, keep me going for the day. And day 2, we have fruit pieces, some greenery, katsu, because I love katsu curry, and looks like bean sprout and something else, and some soupy substance. And a whole lot of rice, but this is warmer now. So anyway, there we go. That's my dinner for day 2. Let's see how it tastes. Let's see. Day 2. Dinner. 2. The meal of the day. We have like some chicken, some beef, some salad, looks like mackerel or something. Fish, jelly, and papaya. Some vegetable medley. Some soup. And of course, this is gonna be rice. But to be fair, that is a large portion of rice. Larger than rice in most places, but anyway. So here we are. Tea. Nice. Day 3, and we have a couple of slices of bread, some cakey thing, looks like chicken and a beef sausage, some egg, Don't know. Some sambal and some fruit. You know what I mean? So let's have a look. Let's got a drink. Let's have a look at the drink. Maybe we have like a mouthful of pineapple. Not a lot of pineapple. You know what I mean? But there we go. This doesn't really look nice today, but we'll have a taste and see. And for day 3 lunch, I have katsu again. Some jelly and whatever, some sweet corn and like diced chicken sausage and some contraption and a soup. And as always, in the big one is the rice. There we go. There's dinner, day 3. Ta-da. And for day 3 dinner or tea, we have some soup, some rice, some beef and chicken, some, don't know, some vegetable, and jelly again. So all the dinners are pretty much the same, to be honest, but they still taste alright. So let's try it. Day 4 breakfast arrives at 5:15 in the morning. Good job I was awake. We've got some bread, beans, beef bacon, tomato sausage, sambal, zoom, egg, big ass beans, some fruit, and orange juice, I think. Smells like orange juice. Again, this is actually warm. Still not warm. Oh well. Bon appetit. Day 4, and we have for dinner. It's going cold now. Some soup. Rice. I'm not bother showing you that. You've seen enough rice. And we have. This is so it's chicken. So we have vegetables, fruit, some more vegetables, some salad, some chicken, and possibly chicken, possibly fish with like mayonnaise and tomato sauce on it. Oh, day 4, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it. Let's get stuck in. Day 4 evening meal, and today I opted, because they did ring me and ask me what I wanted today, so I asked for fish piccata, which is basically just fried fish with a ton of tomato ketchup on it, bit of salad, some fried thing, some fruit again, vegetables, soup, and the old rice. Well, let's chow down. And day 5 breakfast, we have some egg, a beef sausage, a chicken sausage, sambal. We have noodle with God knows what's in it, and fruit with a good noodle on top. Great. And I don't even know what this is. It tastes funky. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it's got a weird taste to it. So let's tuck her in.